I was happy with our performance on Saturday. I thought our girls really battled, and it was a hard-fought game, and I don't think that's any excuse for how we played Sunday, though. I know sometimes when you have like in a really emotional, close game, the next day you can kind of have that letdown, and we unfortunately did. I think it's a great learning opportunity for us, though. Just understanding the importance of every game, but even more so every possession, every second of every possession, and making sure hopefully we learn from this loss and are able to carry that forward into our games for this upcoming weekend. It's really nice that we have a lot of returners with a lot of experience. I know that that loss on Sunday really bothered them. The good news is it's more about how we respond to that loss than anything, and that's what's going to define us. The loss doesn't define us, and that's true in life too. Like, things are going to happen, and it's all about how you respond in those moments. So I'm excited to see how our leaders, our veterans, respond this week in practice, and then this upcoming weekend when we play St. Cloud and we play Moorhead. But you're right, we did have some younger players really step up for us. We know Ellie McKay. She's an underclassman. It doesn't seem like it, but only as a sophomore. She had a couple big games for us. And then I thought both of our freshmen that got some minutes, Kate Meister and Sarah Dax, they hit some big shots and defended well, so it was good to see them step up too. That has been the story of our season thus far, including our exhibition games. We have some really good quarters, and then we have some really bad quarters. And sometimes it hasn't cost us a game, and other times it has. And I think just at some point we have to come together as a team, and it comes back to just the urgency in every single moment, in every single possession, and understanding it doesn't matter what the score of the game is. It doesn't matter if they just went on a run, we just went on a run, still treating every play like it's the last play of the game in the national championship. And I think when we can have that type of urgency on every possession, we'll put ourselves in a good position. This weekend is going to be a huge challenge for us, physically, mentally, emotionally, with 3 games in 4 days against, I think, 3 of the top teams in the Northern Sun Conference. It's a tough schedule, but that's exactly what postseason is going to be like. You have a couple games in a row, a day off, another game. So I think it's preparing us well for that. But I think it's a really exciting challenge for us to see how our girls can respond, especially after this weekend. We played back-to-back games and kind of had a little lapse on Sunday. So to see how we can go from our Friday game this week to Saturday, to see if we can string 2 together like that. And then, we'll worry about Monday when it comes, but just seeing how we're able to mentally and physically fight through some fatigue. We'll also have to go deep into our bench, which I'm not worried about. I think we have really good players, and I trust in whoever's coming in off the bench just as much as whoever's starting. And on any given night, we could have a different starting lineup. So that's exciting for us, and we'll be able to utilize our depth, hopefully, with these 3 games in 4 days. Yes, I think both the teams that we played this past weekend in Lewis and William Jewell out of the GLVC were really competitive. They had some strong post players in Lewis, some great shooting guards, which I think represents the GLIAC well. And then we also got pressure from William Jewell, which we have some teams in the GLIAC that are going to pressure us full court, pressure us half court. So really great experience for us, all these games that we have coming up. The Northern Sun, I think, is similar to the GLIAC as well. They have some really skilled guards. St. Cloud on Friday, they have 2 of their top returning guards. And then what they run offensively, just a ton of movement, ton of action we're going to have to guard. And Moorhead has a big lineup, so they almost resemble Northern Michigan, where we're going to have to really defend inside.